Hey everyone, Volrath here, or Rob, I don't really care if you know my first name. Here's the title screen of my old RPG Maker 2000 game, Clean Slate. For now I'm just doing some introductory remarks and we'll start the game properly next time. So ever since Master of the Wind came out, people have been asking for some way to experience this game since it's basically the prequel. Actually releasing it to the public would have been a huge hassle, but doing a Let's Play will give you guys a chance to see the whole thing played through. But first I want to try and manage expectations. To say this game is rough around the edges is a huge understatement, but Master of the Wind is so much better it's not even funny. I made this before I even joined the RPG Maker community on the internet. It was a simpler time when creating the game itself was the goal rather than the amount of attention you got for doing so, but I made my game exactly the way I wanted to, and that was that. Even though I already had this huge game done by the time I joined the community, I found out that I was doing it wrong. Turns out we're supposed to be ashamed of RPG Maker itself and toil away for an untold amount of hours on custom-made art and resources until we give up, scrap the project, and start the whole process over again. I never really mastered that part of it. Also, get off my lawn. I started this game back in 2001 when I had just started college at NYU, New York University. That was literally days before 9/11 happened. In general, I went through a lot while making this game. That's something I'll be curious about regarding this playthrough, actually. It's been a while since I played it, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to recognize kind of how it reflects the time it was made in. Even now, as I've been getting this whole thing set up, I've been thinking about why I was drawn to the storyline about amnesia at this particular point in my life. It's hardly an original idea for a story, but it just would not leave my head. I guess I felt like I was about to hit the reset button of my life, since I was in a new place with all these new people. It's funny how that's, it seems so obvious now, but it didn't cross our mind at all back then. So anyway, here's a few parameters for how I'm going to do this. I've put all the characters at level 50, which is the max. That way I can just cruise through the battles. I don't think anybody's watching this to see me grind. Not that you really have to do much grinding in this game, but I know anyone watching this is in for the story and not like my interpretation of the default battle system. Besides, this is already going to be real long. This game isn't as huge as Master of the Wind, but it's no slouch in the length department. That's what she said. I don't know how good the video quality is going to be in terms of reading the dialogue. Camtasia doesn't like it when I play the game full screen. I learned that when I made the Star Sailing Prince trailer. I had to, play that in just a little window, and then I kind of zoomed in when I was editing it. So I don't know, if the dialogue is going to appear blurry. I guess we can tell by how the new game, load game, exit game stuff looks right now. That's probably a good indicator of how the text is going to look. But I'll be paraphrasing what's going on in my commentary, so you should always have a good sense of where the story's at, even if you're not reading all the text. I'm hoping that each of these segments is somewhere around like 15, 20 minutes. If you're watching, thanks for your interest. I hope you'll stick with me till I'm done. And by the time you even hear this, I'll probably have the first real segment up and ready to go. So, peace.